My name's Lauren, and this is my Refresh story. So I'm married to my high school sweetheart, Mitch, and we have 3 children. Eli's our oldest, we have Caroline in the middle, and we have Collins, who's our baby. So I had come out of a career in the fashion industry. I was there for about 7 years. I worked at New York Fashion Week, did all these cool, fashion things in my career, and then the Lord called me away when Eli was 1. And I just kind of went home and stayed home for a very long time. The stirring came in Refresh, in Dreamlab. I was just sitting there and I was just praying and dreaming and just seeing kind of what the Lord had for me. And that's when he downloaded into my heart that we'd be starting a foundation or a ministry for orphans and widows. When, I was fired up and ready to do this ministry, I kind of felt like I needed to refocus on just staying at home, and that was a safe, easy space for me to stay. I think without like a real shove from the Lord, I would have maybe just stayed in that quiet, really safe space with him. So it kind of took getting a random phone call from essentially a stranger to kind of relight the fire. So this sweet lady calls me completely out of the blue. Her name's Kimmy. And she was like, hey, I feel like the Lord told me that we're supposed to open a ministry for fostering adoption and widows. And she was like, is this like the craziest phone call you've ever gotten? And I was like, no, the Lord told me this about 5 years ago in Refresh. What was really cool about the marrying of the Lord putting me and Kimmy together is that Mitch and I have walked through widow care with his mother, and Kimmy has done foster to adopt. Yeah, I wrote out our plan and basically just went to a number of my friends and was just like, hey, I need your help. And I got to sit down with one of my dear friends. She's with our church. She was like, hey, this is awesome. I love this idea. And so she called me a couple weeks later and was just like, hey, you know what? I feel like this is a ministry that we could bring into the church. They basically said, we love everything about this ministry. Will you please do this with us? We have the resources, and we would love to be able to push this along. So where we thought it may just be me and Kimmy, and the next thing we know, we believe that we'll be starting the ministry with our home church. I just know that we're in the exact right spot, and although it looked like, dream, wait, the Lord was just lining out exactly what he would have for this ministry. And so trusting him in the wait brought me, one, an awesome partner, and 2, a church to kind of back us. Although we're still kind of in the dreaming phase of it, we're feeling really excited, and we know that the Lord has great and mighty things for this ministry. To the woman who's in the waiting season, my advice to you is to wait well. And what that looks like for me and for my life is to really just seek the Lord. Seek him through worship, seek him through his word. Really just dive in and just hide that word in your heart. Get to know the Bible better than you know anything else. Refresh has helped me dream with God in light of eternity.